Hello everyone. I know it's been a while since I've posted anything. It's been a busy spring and got a couple of things on the go. So first off, it's now April the 11th today, and we got some snow. It's -7 today. But the last few weeks, I can say the last month or so has been absolutely beautiful. So at the end of February, I was really itching for some spring to come, and it was still pretty cold, but I thought, I'm gonna start my seedlings. So that's what I did. I've never done it before, so I say show you what I've got going here. Just ask that you be graceful with me because there's lots that I'm learning. So I started with peppers, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and just last week I put in some tomatoes, but it was just the end of the week and they're just starting to sprout. So I'm going to show you what we've got going so far. We've transformed the front end of the trailer with the big window. It's south-facing, so it gets lots of sun. The plants really love it there. We've transformed it into a bit of a greenhouse. It's kind of taken over the house. So really looking forward to being able to move them out, and transplanted the seedlings into bigger pots. There's a good chance I started too early and there might become, I think it's called root bound or something like that, pot bound, I don't know. But the roots just kind of, there's too much root for the soil, so they just get all clumpy together, and when you transplant them they don't do so well. So I'm gonna show you what I got, but if the plants don't work out, that's okay, because we're getting chicks coming in on Wednesday this week, so we can always feed them the plants that, you know, don't do so well or taking up too much space. So let's show you what we got going here. This here is our parsley. This is basil. These are peppers, onion, more peppers, and these are the baby tomatoes we just started. So where are we here? Do we have one that, oh yeah, you can see this one. It's the biggest tomato we have. So for the tomatoes, I did just 2 days ago pop in a heat mat underneath. I don't have a thermostat, so it's just going there. And that's the newest addition to the seedlings that are popping out. That's another little guy. Must be one in here. Try to see. Nope. Oh yeah, it's a very fragile one. And then there's more down there. But the most exciting part is the kale is doing really well. It's nice and big. The cats love the kale. So that's right there. That's Ophelia's doing. But it's nice and strong. I don't know what this is over here. It might just be a weed. I have absolutely no idea. So I transplanted it to let it grow and figure out what we got there. There's more kale under there. That's lavender and that's chamomile. More kale, and then we've got broccoli and cabbage and cauliflower under there. So this is what our front of the room looks like right now. It seems really disorganized, but it's not. It's all organized, it's just a bit cluttered. Anyway, so that's what we have going, and then the chicks are coming on Wednesday. So for the chicks, we've got a couple of things that we're going to use. This is our brooder. So it gets all warm under here. You can feel it warm there. Not on top, just on the bottom. And then we're gonna keep them in our spare bedroom just until they feather out, after which they'll go outside. And then we got some wood chips. That's our feeders. That's our waterers. And then the brooder. And these guys just get jars on top. So yeah, that's what we've been doing the past little while. It's been quite warm out. Still too early to start anything in the outdoors, and we don't have a greenhouse yet, so yeah, that's it for now. And catch you later. God bless. Bye. Hi everyone. By now you've heard the exciting news that we're getting chicks this year. I did want to share with you what I think is ironic story. I showed you guys the room we'd be keeping the chickens in, the chicks. And it is going to be in our house. It is our office spare room that we use when people come to visit us. When I was about 14 years old, my dad took us back to the home country to visit my grandma. And she had a mudroom at the front of her house where she kept her little chicks. And I remember being 14 years old and being so wise. I knew so well. And I remember thinking to myself, who keeps chickens in the house? Turns out the apple did not fall far from the tree. We'll be keeping chickens in our house. I've read everything I could get my hands on and watched so many videos. So I expect we'll be keeping the chickens in our house 10-ish weeks. Now, if it does become too much or we're not able to manage the chicks inside, once they get a little bit bigger and more rowdy, there is a place we can keep them. It's sort of an addition to the trailer, but it's kind of wet. So if we did need to move them in there, we could. We just have to fix the leak in the ceiling, which we were going to do anyway. We might just have to do it before we thought we would. So we'll definitely keep you posted on how things go with the chicks. I did want to show you a little setup that we have. Now, everything I've read says you can use almost anything as a brooder. And because it's our first go around, we're not really sure how we're going to do it, or how, if we're going to do it in the next years or more permanent kind of establishment. So we're making a brooder out of cardboard boxes. So we've got 3 boxes. There are the 3 large cardboard boxes. So this is what we got. It's a little brooder setup right now. So I've got 2 boxes, which I've cut on the corners, and then I've set them up to make it a larger box. And I put 1 box as the floor. I did have to trim it a bit, and I've put some tape on the corners to keep it together. Now I did consider putting some poly down, some plastic, inside the box, just to vapor bury it so we don't get any moisture coming through the box. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to put the bedding down, and if we want, we can put the plastic on the outside of the box. I've put down the wood chips. Now it's not very deep. You can see under there, but it's, based on what I've read and seen, it should be sufficient. So those are our feeders. It's going to be our little water bowls. And then that's the brooder. The birds aren't coming for another 2 sleeps, but as you can tell, I'm very excited for them to arrive, and I'm very excited to show you guys. I think they'll be so much fun. They're super cute in the pictures, and I'm sure there will be lots to learn. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. God bless.